is up, my friends? How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. I hope you're excelling at it and doing amazing. I am doing great because I get to sit here and talk to you guys about some movies for just a little while. And I just want to say thanks for stopping in. Before we get started, before we start talking about this classic film, please hit that like and subscribe button, guys, so that way you can get notifications when I post new content. Today, guys, we're talking about a movie from 1984, starring Mr. George C. Scott, directed by Clive Donner. It is called A Christmas Carol. Now, guys, it's that time of the year again. It's the season to be merry, goodwill towards your fellow man, all that good nonsense. It is that time of year where Santa Claus is hitting that fresh pow-pow coming down Christmas Lane with the reindeer and the presents and the cookies and the milk, and everybody's loving it. It is that time of year, my friends, to break out the holiday films. And, there's been 100 different variances of A Christmas Carol. So I'm not worried about spoiling anything for anyone, because if you haven't seen A Christmas Carol, you've been living under a rock for like 200 years or something. If you haven't seen it, then that's just too bad, because you've had ample opportunity. Unless you're like 5 years old, you should have seen it by now. So guys, let's talk about A Christmas Carol. We've got the Muppets, we've got the Mickey, we've got the Alistair Sim, we've got the Jim Carrey animated ones, but this one has my man George C. Scott in it playing Ebenezer Scrooge. And I think that his range in this is incredible. The way that he carries himself as the miserly, crotchety old turd that he is to begin with, and then the way that he changes towards the end, where he's the happy-go-lucky, carefree, buy the best goose and take it to Cratchit and feed his family, feed little sickly Tim, get that leg better, so he can play soccer or whatever it is they play back then. But guys, there's two of these, variances, or two of these iterations of A Christmas Carol that I absolutely love. I love the Mickey Christmas Carol because that's the first one I ever saw, I believe. And I love this one. This one is excellent. I also like the Alistair Sim from like 28 or 38, whatever it is. But this one is excellent because I like George C. Scott. I always have. I've always thought he was a phenomenal actor. And so I just like watching this one because of the breadth and the depth of his performance. He is, I like the way he's able. I know that Charles Dickens isn't William Shakespeare, but to me, their dialects are similar, the way that they sound to me and when I hear them, so when I'm listening to George C. Scott deliver these lines about, he's like, oh, no, you're not a ghost, you're just an undigested bit of beef or a bad spot of mustard or something. The way he recites those lines to me is captivating, and I really, really enjoy it. And the special effects in this aren't terrible. They're pretty good for when they were, for 84, the ghost of, what's his name? Marley? Bob Marley? Not Bob Marley. Well, the Marley guy, his old partner, that guy, that was done really well. The fading in and out of the faces on the doorknobs and stuff was cool. It was appropriate for the time. It looked really good. You know what I'm saying? So the special effects were good. The acting is phenomenal in this, because we have David Warner as, Cratchit, Bob Cratchit. He's excellent in this, the way he loves his family, and he conveys that through body language and his acting. I thought it was excellent with David Warner. But there's a lot of old school English actors in here that I thought all delivered great performances alongside George C. Scott. It's a Christmas movie. We all love the Christmas Carol, and so, maybe if I viewed it from a non-holiday standpoint, it would still be a good film because it has a good moral to it. But at the same time, would it be as powerful if it were not a holiday film? I don't know. There have been other iterations where it doesn't seem like it's a holiday film. It's more in line with, like Scrooged, for instance. I mean, it still keeps kind of the same beats or whatever, but it's not the exact same kind of Christmas Carol story, But I enjoy this one, guys. I do. I just posed that random question because it popped into my head. But This is a really good version of A Christmas Carol. If you haven't seen it, you can definitely check it out. It is streaming all over the place. You've got it on Hulu, you got it on Paramount Plus, Pluto TV, Tubi. So if you really want to give it a whirl, which I suggest if you're a fan of George C. Scott or just the film in general, Christmas Carol, the story, check it out. That's where you can find it at. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up, guys, because I think Clive Donner did an excellent job making this film. And guys, thank you so much for stopping in. If you like the review, please, by all means, like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And guys, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Peace out, my friends. God bless you, and I will see you soon.